Hey guys, this is Mark from North 7 Outdoors. Welcome back to another episode. Tonight we have an unusual episode, an episode I've always wanted to do, especially around Halloween, which is the spookiest or strangest tale from North of 7 Outdoors. So I spend a lot of time out in the woods, and I've seen some strange things and dangerous things, and I've had my run-ins largely with animals. And this is probably one of the very few stories from North of 7 that cannot be explained. And this is probably the one that still gives me a little bit of chills every time I think about it. So I was at work one day, and some people were ribbing me about my brother telling, like, really stupid stories that didn't make any sense. I'm like, what are you guys talking about? And he's like, yeah, your brother apparently saw little people that are called travelers. I don't know, they're time travelers or what. They wear little capes. And I'm like, what are you guys talking about? And they're like, your brother never told you? I'm like, nope. So they explained to me what they were, and I was like, okay, that's messed up. Don't do drugs, kids. That's what I'm thinking in my mind. So anyways, I'm at my parents' house later on, and I'm like making an offhanded comment to my mom. I'm like, Mom, can you believe what this guy has said that he's seen? I'm like, guess he's seen these little people. Anyways, my mom stops what she's doing. This is where the story gets weird. And she's like, Mark, I saw them too. And I'm like, okay, didn't see that coming. Go for it. So I'm like, alright, I got no more. So she's like, you weren't at the cottage, but we were out barbecuing dinner in the summertime. And she's like, the dogs went absolutely crazy. Like someone was walking down the trail. We don't get very many visitors. We're out there in the middle of nowhere. To give you an example, I think it's about a 4-hour walk to the nearest person that lives there as a home. So she's like, the dogs go absolutely crazy. And they think someone's walking down the trail. I think they go check and no one's coming. So they're like, okay, that's weird. My mom's barbecuing. Other people are right there. And she's like, she looks up and around and she sees this little person in a cape dancing next to a jack pine tree. And jack pine trees, I don't know if they're the biggest tree in Ontario, but I mean, I'm a big guy and I can hide behind one of those. I mean, they're probably 200 years old. I mean, they're like this. And my mom's like, this guy was just like dancing. And weird as that seems. And my mom's like, I just stared at it. Like, you see something that you don't know what you're looking at, so you just kind of stare at it till your brain freaking kicks in. My mom's like, I stared at it. The thing stared back at my mom, could sense that my mom could see it, ran behind the tree, and then just disappeared. And that's always just kind of left a little chilly vibe to me. Anyways, so I'm like, that's it? I'm like, did you tell anyone? My mom's like, nope. She's like, I didn't, like Bigfoot. I'm like, who's going to believe you? So she's telling me the rest of the story. And she's like, later that night I was like, to my brother, she's like, did you see anything weird today? And he's like, yeah, travelers. And my mom's like, I never told him what I saw. And my mom's like, what are travelers? And he's like, yeah, they're little people that wear capes and hats. And I don't know if they're time travelers or what, but I mean, it's just weird. My mom's like, he saw exactly what I saw, and I never explained to him at all what I had seen, if I had seen anything. So, to me, it's messed up. For sure. I think that some people see things that other people don't see. But, it's just always kind of been a chilly story for North of 7. So anyways, guys, that's my spooky story. I've always just kind of wanted to tell that story. I've seen a lot of weird things out in the middle of the woods. I do spend a lot of time out in the middle of the woods. And that one's probably the strangest story. So I don't know if you've got some strange stories from North of 7, but that's mine. Thank you guys for watching and take care.